Gemini, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower. Going from the 16th to the 22nd of December, we're going fully on into solstice season. That means in the southern hemisphere, the energy of the earth is going to be at its maximum. In the northern hemisphere, you're going to be moving from your autumn to your winter, therefore doubling in size. Looking at the energy update, I think this is going to be really good and a very, very productive solstice for us all. So anything that you need to get in the way of production doing, getting things really sorted, will be very good for you. You can see that all on the energy update. We've also got loads of other videos coming out about energy, about healing, about physical healing, mental, spiritual, looking at multitudes of different dimensions, foods, elements, loads of things going on in the Astroflower at the moment. You're going to want to be subscribed and click that bell so you get notifications on it for the future, because we will be doing lives and you're going to be able to ask questions and so forth. But in the meantime, before we go into the elements and so forth, let's just see what's going on with your flower. The general energy, which is in this section here, you're stepping out of your shell and exploring the possible connections with people that are around you. It feels like that on your emotional side. It's like you've sort of you decided a plan and I'm going to go out there and get it. That's what it feels like on that sort of side. On your financial sort of side, it's definitely on the, it's sort of pushing towards the future. You're building a plan here. I'm not sure the actual plan is ready, but you definitely, I think a lot of it is in place within you. It's just a case of what do I start with first in a way. And once you start doing it, I think it's going to become very evident for you. Yeah, this is the whole new you. We saw this last week, Gemini. This is the whole new you. And I think you're embracing it. It's really beautiful energy. If you do embrace life, just embrace it. I think you're going to find yourself on the happy side of history when you do. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. You've got your karmic path, which seems to be really important. Most people have been getting that at the moment. Your connection to others or synchronicities. I'm not sure that's really important. I think it's how you engage. I think you're forcing the synchronicities that are around you, the coincidences. The past seems to be very stable. The future seems to be really big. And it's because you're learning here of how to instigate yourself in the world around you. How you do it, or the lessons you learn from this week, you're going to learn a multitude. Some of them are going to be really important. Some of them are not going to be really important. But I think it's more important of keeping your eye on the goal. That's what it seems to be like. On your karmic path, yes, you have enormous amount of power here. Enormous amount of knowledge. You know this is where you're going to go after and get it. You've got this idea in your head, and now it's a case of how do I put it into action? With that King of Pentacles is that sort of power. And the power of the collective comes from individuals being in a very powerful position. And I think this is what's playing true to you with this Lovers card as well. This is really good for you, Gemini. Look at that. That's the general thing that's coming out at the beginning. You've got the general energy, which is here. It's all about the new you. And what's the karmic path? The new you is to install that confidence and that power into a connection with life itself, falling in love with life, because we're on the karmic path here. And it could well be falling in love with another person. There is no doubt about it. But what it is you falling in love with life, and you are creating that sort of ultimate path for you to be following in your life. It's you've understood. It's beautiful to see here, Gemini. Really beautiful to see. Absolutely amazing. Connection to the outside world. You've got the Two of Cups. There is everything that plays in your favor on your relationship side. It's almost as like sometimes you can't blame a kid for getting it wrong because they're learning. And this is the sort of attitude that you should be doing. You know, in the past, you'd caused yourself a lot of stress and strains that you no longer need with you. And you need to take this direction. You had the Five of Swords in your past. That's dead, done and dusted with. That's the past. This is your future. You get the Queen of Swords. You are taking a direction that corresponds enormously to you. You get all the elements that's flowing behind you more than anything else. This is the card here. What is this direction that you are taking? Let's just see if we can get you get the Empress card. This is incredibly powerful, Gemini, incredibly powerful intention within your life. With the Queen, the thing is, with the Queen of Swords and with the Empress card, the Empress rules her empire through her emotions. And she's creating something completely new, a whole new world. And that's what we got here. And this is what's playing out within you. But with the Queen of Swords, she's got a control, as you can well see there. She's got a control over her emotions as well. And I think this is where you're really going at life, sort of saying, I want to fall in love with life. And therefore, to fall in love with life, I've got to have a control over my emotions where I'm not going to look to the negative. I'm not going to get caught up in internal conflicts. And it's going to change your world. It really is going to change your world, this new direction that you're taking. Absolutely beautiful for you. How should you engage in this week? 9 of Wands. I think the 9 of Wands is sort of saying we don't want to go back to that. We don't want to go back to that internal conflict. We want to go to something that's much more joyous, much more passion. That's why she's got that wand in her hand. And you're learning. So don't worry about it. Take the pressure off you more than anything else, Gemini. Really take the pressure off you. Let's just see what's going on the financial side for you. Karmic path seems to be really important as well. Future self comes into it. And the karmic path seems to be important. We're going to pull a couple of cards on that, but it also in your future self and in how you engage in life. On your karmic path, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is that new you. This is this new approach to life. Sort of kind of putting yourself first, I think, is really good. Let's just pull one card on that. Yeah, you've got that plan of action in place, I think. That action is that karmic path. You've got to go through that, and putting yourself first, I think, is really important. You get like the Queen of Cups, really engaged with the world that is around you in a very, very beautiful way. Allowing your joy and happiness to come into this and engaging with other people. I've got to put another card on that. And you get the 4 of Swords. You're going to feel very comfortable, and it's going to be really reassuring for you as you go forward. Your past self is that you've learned this over the past year. You know how to engage in the world around you on a very physical level, but not necessarily how you put your passions into it. Well, yeah, you put your passions into the activity and the things that you're doing, but not allowing others into your life. That's what I feel the change is. Here you're opening up a lot more. Let's just see what's going on with that future self, because that seems to be really important as well. You've got the 5 of Cups. I think you are, because you're putting yourself first here, you're walking away from any complications within life and disappointments, and you're heading towards victory. You're converting, a disappointing part where you might have been insatisfied with your job or the business or the projects that you were doing, and now you're going to something that's completely different. You get the 6 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. This is the journey, and enjoying your success is really important. How do you engage in the world around you? Look at that, the Tower. I think that's that there. It's the whole new you. It's death and rebirth. And I think it's going to kind of go, this is a new me. And it's going to be quite shocking for other people that are around you, but not in a nasty way. They're going to be really comfortable about it, going, all right, okay, Gemini, this is cool. Like this. There is a massive opportunity that is associated with this as well, with that Ace of Pentacles, a real direction that you're taking. And it's a no-brainer. It's a choice that you need to make and you need to take going forward. Absolutely beautiful energies that are flowing through you. Let's just have a look at see what's going on with the elements within your Astroflower and see how that plays into the elements that we were talking about in the energy update, which you will be able to find on our channel. The 2 elements that are going to be the most important is fire and earth. And whoa, look what we've got here. We've got fire and earth on this karmic path on your financial side, but we've also got fire and earth on your karmic path on your relationship side, and fire and earth connected to the outside world. But this also splits into this fire and this earth that goes up to this section here, where you've got the fire from Leo on one side and the earth from Taurus on the other. So we're definitely going to be putting a few cards on that connection of how you get your karmic path into action, basically feeling at one with yourself. So I think we're going to put on that. I think we'll put a couple of cards as well on your connection on that Two of Cups, I think, that's connected to the outside world. Obviously love for you, but also I'd like to have a look at this karmic path and how you instigate it with your passions into the physical world. So we're going to be pulling a few cards on that. What are the messages coming in from the energies? That's what we're going to be looking at the moment. So let's just pull these cards back. Let's start on your financial side, because I almost want to say the best for last in a way. From this putting yourself first and putting this plan into action, let's just see what's going on that. Yeah, there's a mission. You've got to go off on that mission. And I think you need to play to your strengths as well. It's a very much, it's an air sign card, the Knight of Swords, really being decisive about it, and yet allowing your heart to flow through and really enjoying it, getting rid of that five of cups within your life, getting rid of with all that disappointment and going much into something that's a beautiful, and the energy wants you to be really happy. The energy wants you to explore the physical, the material life, your job, your career path, and so forth, in a beautiful way that brings in enormous amounts of joy with that Ten of Cups, but brings in an enormous amount of respect as well with the King of Pentacles. Look at how the energy is bringing into you at the moment, so you can go off on that mission. It's absolutely brilliant for you. Really, really good. Very, very joyous, very engaging, very fulfilling. It brings a lot of security, sort of, financial security as much as moral security. It does play very well for you. Let's just have a look and see what's going on this relationship side. Now we're looking at the karmic path because we're going to be looking at that. And look at that for the karmic path, if you can remember. It's the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Judgment card. So I think we definitely need to pull something on that. And we're going to pull something on the Two of Cups as well. What is this love? Is it the love of life? Seeing things differently. I think once you start engaging on your terms in regards to emotions and relationships, it's going to make you feel so good with the King of Cups. King of Cups with the King of Pentacles. This is very fertile land for you. Very beautiful. But it's because you're doing things slightly differently. You're seeing things in a different light, and you're getting rid of that. I think that ties into that. I think you're getting rid of any repetitive sort of like internal conflicts within your life. That's on your karmic path to do that. How is this Two of Cups helping you? Let's see what's going there. We got the Ten of Wands. Wouldn't be a reading without the Ten of Wands. Yeah, be very light about it. Don't try and take on too much. Don't allow pressure from the outside world. The universe and coincidence is going to offer you more than you can choose. And I think this is, the Four of Cups. You've got to streamline it, this energy. This is what the energy is trying to tell you here on this Two of Cups. You've got to streamline that energy, those Three of Cups there, so you can get to that Ace of Cups there. And I think that's what ties into that. How you put your life, how you put your emotions into life and connect with the world that is around you. Absolutely beautiful. Let's just see what's going on with this fixed fire and this fixed earth that goes around your future. You get the Seven of Swords, playing smart to get rid of that. That's what you're doing. And the energy's encouraging you to do that, and certainly helping you enormously. They're providing a whole new world for you. This is where you go and meet it, a whole new paradigm in life. When you go and meet it, energy will meet you and provide you with a whole new life as well. And you get the Devil card. The Devil's in the detail, so be very attentive about the detail, or maybe the energy is bringing in the detail that helps you to be very much more decisive about moving on with your heart's desires in regards to love and or spiritual path or emotions. But just don't get caught up. And I think that's what the Ten of Wands is all about. Don't get caught up in the illusions of life. On the what's coming from within you, on this fixed earth, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You couldn't ask for better, really, because that's a Taurus card, and that's Taurus energy that's coming through you. And that Taurus energy with the Queen of Pentacles is all about sort of knowing that the steps you're taking is going to get you those results. And I think this is where you're applying a lot of your energy within life in order to get the best. And it's that death and rebirth. And you should be looking at this as a brand new opportunity. Everything's okay with that Ten of Swords. They're letting something that needs to be dead, done and dusted out of your life. Get it out of your life. And therefore you can open up to something that is so much more joyous for you. There you go, Gemini. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. Very much appreciate all the support you give to this channel through liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, everything. It's all beautiful to see. Don't forget about the videos that are going to be coming out about energy, healing, mental health, physical health, the things we eat, spiritual dimensions, spirits. There's loads of things that we're going to be talking about according to energy. So you're going to want to be subscribed and click that bell. I will see you on the energy update or on one of those videos. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.